Жазира, бастай берейік.
Жақсы. Сәлеметсіздер ме, құрметті магистранттар, докторанттар және постдокторанттар. Жас ғалымдардың ғылыми әлеуетін дамытуға бағытталған кітапхананың деректі қорлары тақырыбындағы вебинарымызға қош келдіңіздер. Абай атындағы Қазақ ұлттық педагогикалық университетінің ғылыми кітапханасы республикадағы аса ірі педагогикалық кітапханалардың бірі болып саналады. Кітапханада әр ғылым саласы бойынша оқулықтар, монографиялар, көркем әдебиеттердің тамаша үлгілері, 17-19 ғасырларда жарық көрген сирек кездесетін әдебиеттер жинақталған. Бүгінгі таңда ғылыми кітапхананың кітап қоры 1.700.000 данадан асады. Ғылыми кітапханада 400 атаудан артық мерзімді басылымдар бар. Кітапхана қоры көркем әдебиеттерге де өте бай, 4000-нан астам сирек кездесетін және бағалы кітаптар жинақталған. Оқырмандарға жекелей толық мәтінді мәліметтер қоры бар электронды каталог ұсынылуда. Электронды каталог пайдаланушыларына университет сайтында және универ жүйесінде www.library.kazbu.kz сілтемесі арқылы қолжетімді. Электронды каталог Абай атындағы КазПУ-дың электронды каталог деп аталады. Онда электрондық ресурстар, мақалалар картотекасы, журналдар, диссертациялар, электрондық басылымдар, Абай атындағы КазПУ-дың профессор-оқытушылық құрамының еңбектері, Абай әлемі атты бірнеше мәліметтер қоры бар. Сондай-ақ Абай атындағы КазПУ-дың ғылыми кітапханасы өз пайдаланушылары үшін ресейлік және шетелдік ақпараттық өнімдердің ірі өндірушілерінің ресурстарына, электронды кітапхана жүйелеріне, толық мәтінді және библиографиялық мәліметтер базасына, ғылыми журналдар мен кітаптардың электрондық нұсқаларына онлайн қолжетімділікті қамтамасыз етіп отыр. Өздеріңіз көріп отқандарыңыздай, кітапханада электрондық базалар бар. Олар эпиграф, Казнурит, жеті жарғы, Oxford Scholarship онлайн, яғни кітаптар мен журналдар қоры бар, IPR Smart, Эслантер, ресейлік диссертациялар мен рефераттарының қоры жинақ бар. Сонымен қатар Wiley Online Library, Юрайт ақпараттық білім беру платформасы, polprit.com, Springer, Elsevier, Скопус заманауи мәліметтер базасы бүгінгі таңда осы ғылыми кітапхананың негізінде бар. Бүгін сіздерге осы жас ғалымдардың ғылыми әлеуетін дамытуға бағытталған кітапхананың деректі қорлары атты тақырыбымызға байланысты деректі қорлармен таныстыратын боламыз. Келесі сөз кезегі Oxford University Press халықаралық баспасының лекторы Catherine Staplesқа беріледі. The next word is given the Catherine Staples, a lecturer at the Oxford University Press International Publishing House. Catherine.
Hello.
Hello. We are glad to see you in our today's webinar. I would like to wish our university to strengthen cooperation with the Scientific Library of Oxford University Press. You have my word.
Thank you. Would you like me to start?
Okay.
So hello everyone, my name is Catherine Staples. I'm talking to you today from Oxford University Press. I am the Regional Training and Implementation Manager, and my region covers the UK, Northern and Eastern Europe. I'm dialing in today from my home. I'm in my garden. This is my office in my garden, and I live about 20 miles south of Oxford, just so that you have an image in your mind. Today, I'm going to talk about the journals from Oxford University Press, and then I'm going to talk about Oxford Scholarship Online and Oxford Handbooks Online. If you have any questions, please ask or put them in the chat, and I will do my best to answer them. So Oxford University Press, we have the 2023 Oxford Journals collection. This is part of Oxford University Press's mission. Our mission is that we share the education that we gather and we learn and publish it out so that other people can share and learn from that education. So what we aim to do is provide the highest quality journals to the widest possible audience as a member of the academic community throughout the world. And we're all working together towards common goals. So we have we're the funder of the Clarendon Fund. We support our community. We have a developing countries initiative. The primary thing with journals is that we partner with societies and academic bodies so that we can publish their information, and then we return the money back to the academic community. Oxford University Press is a department of the University of Oxford, so it was set up to be able to share the information and research that was being done by Oxford University, but obviously now it has a much broader remit. These are some of the societies that we partner with, that we publish their journals. And these partners come to us because they want to have their particular journal published with us and hosted on our platform. So you can see things like the Endocrine Society, the Institute of Mathematics, a Society for the Study of Evolution, the Microscopy Society of America, the Royal Statistics Society, the World Bank. So lots and lots of organisations, including things like the Linnean Society, who have been going for many, many years. The 2023 Journals collection is a unique package that provides online access to 376 high quality journals. So you can see that we have 82 titles in the social sciences, 80 titles in the humanities, 126 titles in medicine, 85 titles in life sciences, 39 titles in mathematics and physical sciences, and 48 titles in law. We have 18 new joiners, and some of them will come into more than one subject collection, depending on the subject of the journal. I thought it was interesting to share with you how much the journals have grown over the last 20 years, last 10 years. So we're looking at 2010, we only had 227 journals, and we had a few join, but not very many. As you can see, we've gone up and down a little bit, and we're now at the highest number of journals we've ever had, 376. And you can see that every year we have a number of people join us, a number of societies join us, and then unfortunately some always leave because they feel they're going to get a better option elsewhere. However, to have 18 journals join us for this year, you can see this is one of the best years ever for journal joiners. We publish some of the key articles that have shaped today's world. So one of the things we've got is the Darwin and Wallace article on the tendency of species to form varieties. We've got J.R.R. Tolkien's some contributions to Middle English lexicography, Mahatma Gandhi, his Future of India, Fleming, the discovery of penicillin, Rita Levi-Montalcini, some trends in research on cellular differentiation and morphogenesis, Watson and Crick, a representation of the structure of DNA, and Eleanor Ostrom, self-organisation and social capital. So you can see there is a wide variety of articles included within this particular set of journals at Oxford University Press. So I'm now going to leave my PowerPoint presentation and go to my website, and I'm going to go to the Oxford Academic Platform. This platform now hosts both our journals and our academic books. So you can see that you can search across the entire platform, or you can search for journals, or you can search for books. Let's have a look at the journals platform. Here we've got the quantity of journals, we publish open access. So there are over 350 of our journals that are published open access, and our journals are listed either A to Z. And let's have a look at those A to Z. And you can start to see there's lots of different journals that are included here. Or we can search by subject. So if we look at science and mathematics, you see it is divided up into other subject areas. So we might then want to look at psychology. And here you can see we can browse all the content in psychology, or we can narrow it down further. For the moment, let's have a look at all the content in psychology. So here you can see there are lots of articles and journals that come up. What we've got listed at the top are some of the journals, and as we scroll down, you can start to see journal articles. Of course, one thing we could do is search within the individual journal, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But we've just pulled up all the articles that are to do with psychology. We can, of course, narrow this search down. We can put some keywords in. So we might want to talk about object relation, and we can decide if we want to search across the abstract, the authors, the full text, the keywords, the references, the title, or everything. Just for the moment, I'm going to search for everything. So I'm then going to click on add term and click on update. So here you can see these have been sorted by relevance. And notice, because I've searched for 2 words, object is coming up more than once. So to get the 2 words next to each other, I'm going to put them in speech marks. And now you can see there's less results, but they do mention the term object relations or relates, or some kind of variant of that. So here we've got object related, we've got various other things, and you can click into any of the articles. Note there are different types of articles. So anything that's got an orange symbol is fully open access. So this is open access for anyone to have a look at. And there are also some free articles that are listed under free. Because I'm on the network at work, everything that I'm looking at has a green padlock by it, which means I'm able to access any of the articles. So if I wanted to have a look at a specific article, what I would do, let's click this one. And I've come into an individual article. Here you can see that it's come from the Journal of Music Therapy. You can see it's volume 57, issue 1. Here you can see the authors. There's a link here saying that there's an email address available for one of the authors. If you were to click on this, you could actually search for this author to see what else they've written. And then you see the details again about the journal and the DOI. This is important. This is unique to this article. So if you were to type this into a search engine, you would just find this article by clicking on this link. See that you can download the article as a PDF. You get to see the abstract, and the information about the article comes down here on the left-hand side. You can obtain citation details by clicking on Cite, and here you can see the citation details. You can copy this by using your mouse and then right-click copy and paste it into your document. Or if you're using reference management software, you can download it in any of these formats and upload it into your reference management software. If you want to share this and use this article for other purposes, so say you're writing your own article, what you can do is click on permissions, and it will take you through to our permissions website and give you permission or tell you what you need to do to get permission to be able to reuse part of this article. And here you can see I would like to, and you can see the options you've got there. If you just want to use it in a course pack or classroom materials, it will tell you what you need to do to be able to use this. And then finally, there's the option to share this via email or on social media. Over on the right-hand side, you can see various different metrics. So you can see how many times this article has been viewed. You can see how many times this article has been cited by other people. So this is good because what this means is you can see who has found this article useful and has cited it, which might make you find other articles. Just going to wait for this to load. So you can see the 4 citations. If you click on here, this will show you the 4 citations. If we go back again, we can also see alt metrics. This is another way of measuring the impact of a journal article. So what you can see here is the fact that this has been mentioned by 29 people who've tweeted the article, and you can see where they're located. So somebody in Switzerland and picked up by somebody in Japan. You can also see that it has been looked at by 46 people on Mendeley. So this is a different type of information that you're going to get about this article that you wouldn't normally get. So this is not citations, this is what's happening on social media by various different people. So there's no demographic breakdown, there's no images here, but what you can see is how many of these are students or others, and you can see various different readers by discipline as well. So when you scroll down the article, you can see the article itself, and here you can see links to the references. If you click on this, it takes you to the bottom of the page and shows you the reference, or it pulls it up here. With the reference, because this is a book, you could see if it's in Google Scholar, you could see if it's in your local library, you can see if it's in the World Catalogue or in Copac. So this gives you some options to find out where the nearest copy of that particular book is. The other thing that you can do, which is unique to OUP, is this split view. So what you get is the article on one side of the screen and then other information on the right-hand side of the screen. So first of all, you get the contents, but then you can have a look at the various different tables, and then you can open them in a new tab. And when you open them in a new tab, there's the option then is obviously to be able to save it. And some of the articles allow you to download the tables into a PowerPoint presentation. Also, you can see the references. So if you're scrolling and you want Nordhoff and Robbins, it will automatically jump that reference rather than popping it out. It appears for you just here. Finally, you can see related information, and there's other articles here that OUP think might be useful to you to look at if you've looked at this particular article. I spent a little bit of time looking at this article just to give you an idea of how to use the article. What I'm going to do now is go back to where I was, and I'm going to show you how to search for something within a journal. So we've done a search using a subject and an object relations term. And of course, we can search by any of these subject areas and types of article or in a specific journal. If we go back to the journal's homepage, what you can see here is that we could search within any individual journal. So if we're looking for a specific journal, say we want to have a look at clinical infectious diseases, you're taken to the homepage for the individual journal. To see the issues, you click on issues. More content detail shows you articles that are published in advance of the print publication. If you wish to publish with this journal, there's information here about publishing. If you don't have access, obviously you can purchase, you can advertise within the journal, and you can find more information out. Now that we're in here, of course, we can search within this particular journal. If we clicked on the advanced search, it takes us back to the search page that we had before, but we're searching the clinical infectious disease journal, and it will pull up every single article that's in there. So this is all the articles that are included within clinical infectious diseases. And then, of course, you can add a term like we did before. The other way of doing it is by clicking on issues. And when you get to issues, you can choose which year, which volume you'd like to have a look at. So if we wanted to look at something from 2015, we choose the year, then we choose the volume that we're looking for. So I'm looking for something from April. And then we scroll down the article to find what it is that we're looking for. So we might want to have a look at something to do with, here we go, the tolerance of benznidazole in a United States Chagas disease clinic. So you click on the article and you're straight into the article, which looks like the article we've seen before. You can see this is obviously a good article. It's been cited by 41 people. Doesn't have very many alt metrics, but that's not surprising because this article is from 2015 and the alt metrics weren't in action at that point, so we couldn't capture that information. You can search across the site for any of these terms that are listed here. And the additional thing here is that you can see a bit of information about the article history. So you can see when it was received, when it was accepted, and when it was actually published. That just gives you an idea that there's about 6 months between the article being received and accepted before it's actually published. So that's all I want to say about the journals. I'm now going to move on to talk about Oxford Scholarship Online and Oxford Handbooks Online. Before I go there, are there any questions?
Құрметті вебинар қатысушылары, тыңдаушылар, сұрақтарыңыз болса,
No questions.
no question.
That's okay. Save your questions for the end.
Thank you.
So now Oxford Scholarship Online and Oxford Handbooks Online. Oxford Scholarship Online is where we host most of our scholarly ebooks. You have access to it, and it's now on our new Oxford Academic platform. There are subjects across virtually every single area of academia, so it's one of the essential research resources for students and scholars. Because it's available digitally, you can access the content wherever you need to, whether that's in university or from home, or even from a cafe if you're working in that way. You can see we've got lots of different information included here. And you can see that we have 27 different subject areas. We've got archaeology, which was added in 2020. We've got biology, business, chemistry, classical studies, clinical medicine and allied health, computer science, earth sciences and geography, economics and finance, education, environmental science, history, law, linguistics, literature, mathematics, music, neuroscience, palliative care, philosophy, physics, political science, psychology, public health and epidemiology, religion, social work and sociology. So all of these areas, 27 of them, contain electronic books suitable for researchers and students who are studying in any of those areas. You can see works from up-and-coming academics alongside works from established and award-winning names. And we also have some of the Nobel laureates who've written in these books. Academic books, new ones are added every single month, and you can read chapters online from wherever you are. You can save your search, any books and any chapters to come back to quickly the next time. Oxford Handbooks Online is, again, another outlet for our electronic books. The difference with these is that they are scholarly research reviews. We've got 17 subject areas. We've got each handbook is published online, and because of a subscription to this, what you can see is articles before they actually become a full book. So articles are added every month to the handbooks in advance of them being printed. So alongside online only content, readers can find the most current authoritative coverage in the Oxford Handbook series online. The handbooks are different because they're edited books. So as an author writes their article or their chapter for the book, it goes online, and it isn't until the book is complete it's actually published. So you will find a lot of incomplete books alongside books that are fully complete, but it means you're getting access to the most up-to-date research quickly and as soon as possible. You can see what the 17 subject areas are here. We've got archaeology, business and management, classical studies, criminology and criminal justice, economics and finance, history, law, linguistics, literature, music, neuroscience, philosophy, physical science, political science, psychology, religion and sociology. Both of these publications, both Oxford Scholarship Online and Oxford Handbooks Online, have a subject experts who write the books, therefore assuming accuracy, authority and objectivity. And articles are commissioned for Oxford Handbook Online by specific boards so that these get the most up-to-date research out to everybody first. So Oxford Scholarship Online and Oxford Handbooks Online can now be accessed on our new academic platform. And I noted on your library website, the link to the Oxford Scholarship Online was incorrect, and this is the correct one now. So let's go and have a look back at the Oxford academic site. So going back to the main homepage, you can see here we've gone to the journals, and now we're going to go to the books. So I'm going to click on this link that says books. So the handbooks and the Oxford Scholarship Online books are listed in different ways on here. So there's a holding banner here for Oxford Scholarship Online, and there are some of the latest books included, as well as some featured titles. However, you cannot search just for the books that you're looking for. Oxford Handbooks, again, we've got a platform link here to Oxford Handbooks.